Uber looks like it might be making some changes to Surge, but will it really benefit drivers or not? That's what we're talking about right now. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and this is Real Rideshare Stories. And today we're going to be talking about something that Uber is testing out when it comes to Surge. That is being able to lock in a surge rate. There's a few good things about this and a few bad things about this. So what we're going to be talking about today is pretty much what Uber said when it came out about locking in surge rates. We're going to look at the pros and cons of this, and then I'm going to ask you your thoughts on this. So what you're seeing on screen right now is an email from Uber, and it says you can now lock in surge zones. It says beginning in April 2021, a new surge experience will allow you to lock in surge pricing on your next trip if you navigate to the surge zone. When you receive one of these offers, you'll be able to see more details in your app. To lock in surge pricing when you receive an offer, you got to tap Let's Go on the offer, use the navigation to arrive at the surge area, and complete the next trip you're offered. But if you reject or cancel the next trip, if you go offline, if you change the trip type or set destination mode, you will still receive your standard fare, but you're not going to receive the offered surge payment. And then right here, you're seeing a screenshot of that where it says lock $10 surge zone in place. And you can see drive to the zone by 1 p.m. to earn an extra $10 on any trip you accept. And it says locking this surge zone will disable the heat mat until your next trip. So that means if you lock in your surge zone, that could be a potential con right there, where if you lock it in, yet it goes up, you're only going to be paid whatever you accepted it at. But on the flip side, a bonus or a pro on this means that if you lock it in and it disappears, you will still get that on your next ride. Now, the biggest thing is you have to accept the next trip. So who knows what type of trip that could actually be. And it could be something where it could be really worth your time or it might not. So it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be kind of a gamble and a guessing game. But if you know your market, you might be able to figure it out a little bit better. Now, one of the things that some drivers have been saying is that if you decline too many of these lock-in zone features, then you might not see surge at all. So you might actually have to accept a few in order to have it continue on. So it might be a glitch in the system. It might just be something that they have to work out. But all in all, just keep that in the back of your mind if you're declining these. Now, on the flip side, a lot of people are also saying when they decline one of these types of trips, on the next trip request, they usually see that the surge is going to be a little bit higher. So these are a couple of things to take into account and take note of as well. Now, this is a test feature that Uber is doing when it comes to locking in surge rates. So there could be some glitches in it, and it could be something that is going to change, and it may roll out or may not. Who knows? But right now, it is something that's test featured. So if you are in a market that has this, and you've experienced it, what are your experiences so far? Comment below, let us know. Now, whether this is going to actually be good or bad for drivers, I think there's still pros and cons to it where it might end up just being a wash. Sure, it's great to lock in surge when you have a possibility of it going away, but you also, on the flip side, have a possibility of it going higher, but you're going to be locked into whatever you accepted. Not only that, then you're also going to have to take the next ride, and that ride might not be worth it for you. So if you deny it, well, then you're going to be out that particular surge. So either way, you're going to have to know your market. You're going to have to know the times that this is happening and the areas it's happening in. So you can make a better judgment call whether you want to accept that or deny that particular lock-in. Now, if this is going to be rolled out to the entire country or nationwide, I don't know. But one thing to keep in mind whenever they're testing out some features is that it has to benefit Uber more than it benefits drivers. So if it benefits drivers but not Uber, it's not going to stick around. If it benefits Uber and drivers, well, it's going to have to benefit Uber more for them to keep it. So we'll know probably soon enough whether this is actually going to be good for drivers or not. All right, that's the end of the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, your delivery drivers, and your shoppers. And we'll see you next time.